In the middle of the night, under the moonlight, I saw that horrifying reflection on the ground, and my soul trembled. I didn't just see a shadow. I saw its face clearly forming in that reflection. I couldn't take a single step forward, as if it had locked my body in place. From behind, there was nothing but silence and loneliness. I tried to scream, but no sound came out of my throat. That night, death felt certain. Before we begin, let us tell you that this story was sent to us by one of our subscribers, Sohaib. According to him, this is the most terrifying real experience of his life. It happened when he went on a picnic with his family to Karachi, a place called Hawksbay, a popular seaside spot where families often rent beachfront houses for a day or two. Sohaib, along with his siblings and their children, reached the rented house in the morning. The house had already been booked in advance. It was beautiful, and the waves from the sea crashed right up against the entrance stairs. The view was simply breathtaking. As they arrived, they called the watchman to unlock the house. He arrived quickly and opened it for them. They asked if everything was fine. The old watchman replied, "Everything is perfect. Enjoy yourselves. But let me tell you one thing. Explore the whole house if you want. Go anywhere you like, but do not go to the rooftop at night. You can go during the day, but not after sunset." Everyone laughed at his warning and asked why. He simply said, "There's a reason I'm telling you. Just don't." But seeing everyone laugh and not take him seriously, he shook his head and left, saying, "If you need anything, just call. I'm nearby. I would like to ask you if you were at this moment. And someone warn you, what would you do? Do you take it serious? Do share your answer in comments section." But at that moment, Sohaib said the family then moved into the house and spent the day enjoying the sea, the beach, and relaxing. The real horror began at night. That evening, they arranged a barbecue in the lawn area beside the house. By this time, the kids were all tired and asleep. Only the adults were still up. After dinner, Sohaib, who admits to having a bad habit of smoking secretly, decided to find a place to smoke where his elder brother and sister wouldn't see him, as they disapproved of it. He walked towards the backside of the swimming pool, where it was dark and quiet. The time was around 3 a.m. He sat down to smoke when he suddenly felt a strong gust of wind brush past his lower back. He felt unnatural. Startled, he turned around. No one was there. Sohaib says, "I don't usually believe in ghosts, but that moment, it felt off." Not wanting to stay there, Sohaib headed towards the roof, remembering the watchman's warning but brushing it off. "It's nothing," he thought. "Just superstition, here in this moment." Would you go to rooftop while you remember the warning? Anyway, Sohaib unlocked the door to the rooftop, went up, and began smoking, taking in the peaceful view. From the rooftop, he could see his brothers still working the barbecue in the lawn below. Once his cigarette was finished, he turned to go back down. The rooftop stair door was right in front of him. Just then, his phone rang. A friend was calling. He stopped near the door and picked up. The call lasted about 5 minutes. The moment he cut the call, he suddenly felt a hand on his shoulder from behind. At first, Sohaib thought it was my brother coming to get me. But then, The hand got heavier, so heavy that my entire shoulder began to drop under its weight. His body froze. His heart began to race. He knew in that instant this wasn't human. He suddenly remembered the watchman's warning. Terror flooded every nerve in his body. He tried to run, but his legs wouldn't move. His entire body was paralyzed. He tried to scream, but no sound came from his throat. Then he heard a whisper right in his ear. "Didn't he tell you not to come to the rooftop at night? This is our place. You made a mistake." Sohaib says, "I thought I was going to die. I couldn't handle the fear. I don't know how I survived. There was only darkness, no light, only moonlight was there." Sohaib says, "My body was not moving like someone grabbed me, only my eye was moving. I was watching here and there. Suddenly I saw on the floor, my heartbeat was very fast. I saw my shadow on the floor in moonlight, and I saw that horror figure's shadow too. That was very horrible, a huge height. And somehow, in my heart, I began to recite Surah Nas silently. Gradually, the weight on my shoulder began to lift. My body regained movement." Sohaib said he ran down the rooftop stairs, stumbling as he went. That's the last thing he remembers. He lost consciousness. When he opened his eyes, he was in a hospital bed. It was morning. The night had passed. A doctor was standing near him, smiling gently, and doctor said, "You're completely fine now. Don't worry." His family was beside him too. The doctor said, "You can take him home now." Nobody asked me anything at that moment. But the next day, his entire family gathered around him. One of his brothers spoke, "Sohaib, last night while we were doing the barbecue, we suddenly heard you scream from the rooftop. We all ran upstairs and found you collapsed near the stairway, your eyes wide open, body completely still, and your hands had turned stiff." Just then, the watchman showed up. He saw Sohaib and then looked up to the rooftop. "The door is open," he said. "I told you not to go up there." This boy must have gone to the rooftop and brought something back with him. If you stay here any longer, he might die. That thing is powerful. It won't let him go. The family didn't wait a second longer. They packed everything, put Sohaib in the car, and left the house in the middle of the night. To this day, Sohaib says, "I don't know what that thing was. But I know one thing, I will never laugh at a warning like that again." So this was the story of Sohaib. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe the channel for more true horror incidents.